y'all, we are back and we are getting ready to make us some yummy stuff for tacos. We are having tacos tonight and I'm using something that's going to shock some of y'all. This is a cast iron enamel roasting pan, but it's still able to go on a burner. You can cook with it. Someone said it was too expensive just to buy for a roasting pan. Well, here we are. I'm going to show you. You can cook with these. I did put a little bit of oil in there just like I would any other enamel cast iron. Letting it warm up just a little bit right now. And then we're gonna start out with 3 pounds of hamburger. We eat a lot of tacos around here. It'd be tacos, taco salad, it'd be loaded nachos. We eat about 3 different times out of it. I always like to have a little bit of leftovers for Andre and Austin in the refrigerator. So they can always have, if I'm not available, they have something to eat. Because those poor boys would starve without me, let me tell you. I'm gonna turn up my heat just a little bit. It's preheated pretty decent. We're going to put 3 pounds, as I said, of hamburger in there. Got me a wooden spatula here. Now this is 80-20, so I am going to have to drain the grease off. Please drain the grease off. Don't leave it on there. That's just my courtesy to y'all that don't normally cook. Like my friend Tracy in Sun Prairie. Girl, if you're cooking some hamburger tacos, make sure you drain the grease, girl. She always tells me she don't ever cook. Her husband is a phenomenal cook. So we're going to try to get her to start cooking a few dishes here and there and make it simple for her. All right, y'all. We're going to let this cook down just a little bit, and then we're going to drain it. Get this going. All right, y'all. We're going to get this started. I'm not going to make you sit here the whole time while I'm just doing the browning the hamburger. Why don't y'all go grab a drink and meet me back here. Grab some snacks or something too while you're at it. All right, we're gonna get this browned up and we'll be right back. Hey y'all, we are back for a second here. I just wanted y'all to see that this did cook in here and it is almost done. And we are going to drain it off, and while it sits there and drains, I'm gonna get the onions and bell peppers combination. We're gonna put this in there. We'll see that here in a second. But I just wanted y'all to take a look. See, you can cook in these. Now, just a reminder, this is enamel cast iron. Not that y'all are stupid or anything, but I have seen some folks out there in the TikTok world. You put your stoneware on your burner and try to cook in it. This is not stoneware. Please do not do that. This is cast iron enamel. It can take the heat. You can bake in this. You can cook in this. Now, I have a friend. She uses. This is the 5 1/4. She's got the bigger one, a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger than this anyway. She boils her spaghetti noodles in it. I don't like that, but hey, if that's all you have, or that's how you want to cook with your pan and show it off, do it. I don't know. Hey Trish, have you seen anybody out there boil spaghetti in one of these roasting pans? My friend Trish, she knows I'm a big lover of the cast iron enamel. She was my dealer for a while. I'm not that kind of dealer. She was my cast iron dealer of the enamel cast iron. She ran a store that I frequent all the time, and I love going down there and visiting with her. She's moved on to other adventures. She sent me a little message the other day, told me she was moving on to something new. Breaks my heart. She was always so sweet when we went in there. Me and Arturo both go down there with his fiance. We go down there and shop down there. That's the last time I think I was in a shop. Everything I picked up, I dropped. Thank God it was cast iron. Didn't break anything. All right, y'all. Enough running the jaw there. We are going to go drain this. Get the grease off the hamburger. As it was 80-20. It does have a little bit of grease on it. And then we're going to saute the bell peppers and onions. We'll be back to do that together. And then we'll combine it all. And then I've already got some goodies started out. We're starting to get the stuff out for the taco feast. We'll be back in 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all, we are back. We're gonna put those onions and bell peppers in here, get these babies sauteed up just a little bit. We toss that out of the way. Now, y'all know, I normally just get that at Walmart. It's just quick and easy, and it works just perfect. We're gonna saute these babies down just a little bit, and then we will combine the hamburger back and get some seasoning on them. Sometimes I just get a little anxious and I put a little seasoning on these bad boys anyway. Alright, see, you got plenty of workspace when you do it in this pan. Now I have bigger skillets, they all got different names and all wonderful pretty colors over there. But sometimes you just want to use this. Just gives you plenty enough room. We just serve it. We around here, we don't put anything in another dish. We serve it right out of the pan. We are not being all that fancy. We are all country folk around here, and we are just gonna serve it right out of the pan. Just simple and easy. Now you can also bake in this. I make a cheap chicken pot pie in the winter months. It's so easy. This is so easy to use. Also, I have this in a red color too. If y'all know me, I got red and orange. I got two different colors. Keep saying my blue is my favorite color. Keep saying I'm gonna buy a blue. Every time I went down and seen Trish down there at her store she used to work at, I would always say, I'm gonna do blue one day. Just never have yet done blue. All right, we're gonna let these saute up. I'm not gonna make y'all sit here and watch every little process of the sitting here and watch them just saute. Why don't y'all go refresh your drink, and we'll be back in 1 second, all righty? Y'all, we are back, and the peppers and onions are cooked down just right. They smell so wonderful. I love onions when they cook it down with peppers. We are gonna take that out of the way there, and we're gonna grab the hamburger meat real quick. And we're gonna combine them. Come on out there now, be shy. All right, we're gonna add that in there. We're gonna mix the two together, and then we're gonna put some taco seasoning on there. Now I've been using a different kind. I normally make my own, but I've been using another brand. We're gonna use this, and their direction says 3 tablespoons. So I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons. It's really good though, I really like it. I've gotten some from one of the warehouse clubs. Theirs was not good. All right, we got that in there. And we are gonna add us a little bit of water just to help that season come to life, just a little bit right there. And that's probably a little over 1/4 of a cup. I didn't add a whole lot. We just went, smells so good. The spices all come together right there, mix it all up, and get those bell peppers and onions all together. Now see, we're just gonna serve right out of the pan. See how pretty that's gonna be? It's all festive, looks just perfect. You got some company coming over, they don't have to get a fancy dish out or anything. You just feed them just right out of the pans. And you don't have to do a whole lot of dishes later. Let me tell you, I do enough dishes around here. There's 3 in our family, plus Bailey. Bailey doesn't eat table food. She has her own food that she gets, but I still have to wash her dishes as well. Bailey's very spoiled. She only drinks filtered water, let me tell you. She's on her own little world sometimes. She is pretty spoiled. We got that all mixed up right there. We're just gonna let that come to life just a little bit. Simple, simple, simple. After you get it all mixed in there, look how yummy that looks. Clean that off, put it out of the way. Now I'm just gonna take a little small sample right now so y'all can see it for the ones that have got stuff to do. We're just gonna take a little sample with some chips. For y'all that's got plenty of time, I'm gonna come back here in a second. We're gonna build some tacos together. I got to heat the tortillas up. Look at that, look how pretty that is, all festive. This is one of those meals that's just easy and it's always so good. Any cook level can cook this, I think. So good. My very first catering job, I was hired to cater somebody's wedding, and we did a taco bar. You talking about fun? I had so much fun. My poor son, I think he got tired of smelling the hamburger meat cook and all the onions and stuff come together. He was toast. We got to do it at the house. We just cook it right there, got it all put in commercial pans, took it over there, set up a whole catering job for them, and they were happy as could be. All right, y'all. We are going to get this finished up here just a second. If y'all got to go, you've already seen everything. If you want to stick around, I'll come back here in a second, and we're going to build some tacos. In 1 second, they're going to be yummy. We'll be back in 1 second, y'all. We are back, and we are going to build us some tacos. Let me grab some corn tortillas. Here, better say that right. Y'all be lost. All right, here's the ones I'm using. I saved the package so you can see. This is the brand I use. These are like 59 cents where I get them from. They are very, very, very good. Let me tell you. All right, we've got our tortillas down. One of them I'm gonna put a little bit of rice. I'm gonna do them 2 different ways for y'all. One, we're just gonna do rice and One I'm gonna do without rice. They're both gonna have meat on them, of course. Now this is how I'm doing them. Y'all can do it any way you want. Now one of them's gonna have the pico de gallo. I don't make this. If you know, you know. Get it at the local Wally World. They make it fresh just about every day. And my friend Tracy can verify that. Her and I were talking the other day about verifying some stuff. We've shared different details about things. We both agree they do it right at Walmart. That anyway, not everything else. And then we are going to use some cheese. Now this cheese is a little different for some of y'all probably use, and I will show you what kind I'm using here in 1 second. All right, y'all. This is the cheese. It comes in like a cheese wheel, and then you just kind of crumble it. It is so good. I can sit there. I love to crumble it because then I sit there and get a sample of it. All right, and then now for the lettuce, this is what I use. It's not really lettuce, it's shredded green leaves, but it just makes it look so pretty and fancy. Put that on there. Now we're just making 2. I'm gonna eat way more than 2. There will be quite a few. I made a whole thing of tortillas. Right now I'm just making a couple just so y'all can see. Now here's the sour cream I use. I use the authentic kind. This is not my favorite, but for some reason my favorite lately, I don't know who's buying it all, but my lands, they buying it all. Let me tell you. All right, couple tacos right there, y'all. Look at that, don't they look yummy? All right, I'm gonna try the one right here, it's closest. You know my favorite pop, gotta have it. Now this is one meal at our house. We go all out for it. We got our favorite tortilla chips, and we will sit and have a good old feast. Y'all have a good one. Plates are behind me. I got one sitting out for whoever wants to get in line first. If we don't have enough cola, I can send Andre up to the store. He can go buy some more pop, or somebody on their way over pick up some pop, and we'll have plenty of food, and we'll be waiting on y'all. Have a great evening.